you don't hear anything else this morning, I want you to hear what I'm about to say. If you're truly converted Christian, you have to understand that before you're anything else, you are a Christian. You understand? Before you're a husband or a wife or a father or a mother, you are a Christian, because that's where our identity lies, in Christ. Understand that? Before you're a wonderful employee, your identity is not in your job and what you do, no matter how well you do it. Your identity is in Christ. And then you do those things according to Christ. Before you're black or white or yellow, you are a Christian. Before you're any ethnicity and kind of exalted, you are a Christian first. That's what he means by the distinctions are gone in that regard. Differences, of course, but the distinctions are gone. And sometimes, and it's even coming into the church, we're kind of separating on ethnic lines, in our ethnicity in different ways. That's not who we are in Christ. That has to be put away. And I love my ethnicity. I'm Italian, and for a long time my identity was in that. My parents came to this country in the early 60s. I'm first generation, American Italian. So I have a rich heritage. My first language was Italian. I grew up speaking that. And that was the culture. We all lived in the same kind of neighborhoods, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. And there's richness in that ethnicity and in that culture. And for a long time, hey man, I took pride in being an Italiano. That's what I was, man. You have my family and you have your traditions and you got the Godfather and all that stuff and you like that, but that's changed the day that Christ changed me. Amen. It's no longer. Is there important aspects to it? Of course. So there are things, absolutely. But it's no longer who I am, and it's not who you are if you're in Christ Jesus. You understand? We need this today because we're living in a day where challenges are coming in the culture, but especially even into the church, where there's these divides along different kinds of lines. No, there's no division among them. If you're in Christ Jesus, then we are one. Doesn't matter where you came from, doesn't matter what you've been through. In Him, we are one, and this table reflects that. The sacraments reflect. That's why one of the reasons it's important to participate. One of the reasons it's important to be here. It's why we're here. We come together. We show that unity and diversity for Christ.